The first FEI Solidarity retraining of racehorses in partnership with Longines was held in late September at the Bukit Timah Saddle Club in Singapore. Anthony Lowry has several years of experience retraining ex-racehorses and looked to share his knowledge with several attendee coaches from across Southeast Asia.
The idea is to create a program to give coaches the skills and the tools and set up a systematic manner to retrain racehorses. So we're here this week. We have some tutors from Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, Indonesia and the Philippines. And all these people are coaches, course designers. We have dressage coaches, jumping coaches, so they all have a variety of skills. And we're here this week to discuss our methods about retraining racehorses and to share ideas. We then hope to expand the program throughout Southeast Asia.
The program is part of FEI Solidarity, which aims to help and develop the sport through ways of education and coaching.
One of the constraints we see in, for example, Southeast Asia is the access to horse sport. It's not easy, horses are expensive. And when we created FEI Solidarity, that was one of recommendation of the task force at that time, is to try to find a way to provide access to sport horses for these federations. That's why one of the ideas was to approach racing and to give a second life to these horses.
One of the coaches attending the course was Xavier Virata, who grew up in an equine family and now teaches show jumping at the Manila Polo Club in the Philippines.
I decided to come here because, one, I wanted to meet more people from around the Southeast Asia region and then get their knowledge and apply it back at home. Because also the racing industry here in Singapore is one of the best in Southeast Asia.
Xavier was joined by Wan Ming, who's a leading equine trainer in Malaysia.
I've done a lot of ex-racehorse retraining before, and I wanted some sort of formal guidelines. So this is a formal course. And it's great to be able to take it back to Malaysia, and where we have a lot of racehorses and where we have a lot of racehorses that need a second career after their racing life.
The coaches spent time participating in theory and practical sessions to help them understand the qualities of ex-racehorses and the key techniques behind their retraining.
Racehorses have a lot of characteristics from the racing. They have to be brave, they have to have good stamina, they have to be agile, athletic, and all these qualities then transfer quite well into the equestrian world, and it means that we can use them quite well as sport horses. There's a variety of techniques used to retrain ex-racehorses, but I think the key element is that each ex-racehorse is an individual. They have different personalities, different characters, and you have to adapt your training techniques to suit the individual horse.
After the training course, the coaches felt confident to take their newly found knowledge home to share with others.
From here, I go back to the Philippines and I try to help educate the trainers and riders there in how to also properly retrain racehorses. So this knowledge was very helpful for me because it also provides more of a clear system and guideline for this purpose.
Underlying the growth of the program and ultimately the welfare of ex-racehorses are the coaches who want to learn and share their knowledge.
Development is a lot about people, and with the people we have here during these 3 days, I really think we can do something. We are here to help, and we can offer a second life to race horses.
As the FEI Solidarity Retraining of Racehorses program continues to develop, we hope to follow its progress and growth in the coming years.